Okay, when was our last class? 25? 25. Okay. Okay. So here did we stopped, right? So what we will do is we will start from here today. What I can do is, because I will keep on switching this problem, you are doing it 100%. So I always say this and I end up doing the problem myself. No. Acceleration part we did not.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did not. The problem is not done. Okay. So I will go for a new paint file. We are already late 3 minutes today, which is not good. And internet connection is unstable. Okay, and then I will go back. Oh, what happened to this? Okay, edit, more, take a snapshot. We have life is okay. So I will go back to paint. Then I will go back. So this is more, take a snapshot, and life is beautiful. Again, life is beautiful. Boom. We are back. Oh, what happened? Everything vanished. Okay. This color thing is just not good. Come on. Okay. Now let's do it together. Okay, so where did we stop last time? We were trying to figure out the acceleration. So let's finish this. Okay, let's do it. So AC is equal to, you can see everything on whiteboard, right? Should I zoom in? Because I'm not zooming in, otherwise it will be hard. Okay, I can. I think you already have your notes in front of you. So AC equal to, okay, now AA. What is my AA? 0. Is everyone with me? 0 plus. What about alpha CA? Okay, alpha CA is, somebody said 2K. Anti-clockwise or clockwise? Anti-clockwise. So positive 2K. Okay. By the way, out of curiosity, was anyone able to do this themselves? No? Okay. Okay. Then we have multiply by position vector of C with respect to A. You are doing it. This problem we already did all the chunks. So open the notes. I will tell you. just write down this formula, this one, and instead of AA, good. So we're looking into now write the position vector of C with respect to A for me. Okay, I will answer this. Very good. What is the acceleration of this collar? Because this collar is going back and forth, right? This collar, the green collar. What is its acceleration? So A C with respect to A. What is the acceleration of this collar? AC with respect to A small x y z. 0.75. 0.75? Huh? How did you figure? No, I think that would be an unknown, no? I think that will be an unknown. So that will be an unknown. Let me open the notes as well. So write it down and then we will talk. Okay, there is a student who said, I will answer his question. Very good. Who said that? Good, 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 good. So we will have multiply by position vector of C with respect to A, which is -0.75 cosine 60 J plus 0.75 sine 60 I, right? Then you close the bracket. Then position vector of C with respect to A, done. Then put plus omega CA. What is omega CA? 4K. Is omega CA different than omega AB? No. Good. Position vector. Okay. Now I will put another bracket. If I do not put a bracket, it will be wrong in exam. So 4K position multiply by position vector of C with respect to A. I think it's a copy paste. How many agree? Oh, come on. 0.75 sine 60 I, good. Then plus 2 omega CA. What is omega CA? 4K. Very nice answer. Good. Anti-clockwise, that's why positive. Then velocity of C with respect to A small xyz. Tell me the velocity of C with respect to A small xyz. In which direction? Upward, right? In that direction. So in the negative, is my camera switched on? Let me double check. Can our online students see me, by the way, because I cannot see myself? No? I don't see myself. No, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there is some camera issue. So one of the students said it is going upward. He answered this by looking at this orange arrow. You see? So this is what we determined. Yeah, this one. Minus 1.732 means it is going in the upward direction from last class. So why don't you give me what will be the answer here? Give me here the value. Can you? What should I write? 1.732? Good, good, good. Very good. Yes. Fantastic. Then you're very close. It is going in the negative x direction. So it will be sine 60. So it is cosine 60, sine 60. So it will be I, because if this collar is going in this direction, then all I have to do is make a projection in the horizontal and make a projection in the vertical. So it will be minus 1.732 sine 60 I. Then what about J? It is going in the positive J direction. 1.732. You have to tell me. This is easy, you know. Cosine 60 J from last class. You have to stop me if this is not clear. And you have to be very open to me on this, whether it's clear or not. The green color is going upward. It's going upward like this. It's going upward. So it is going in the negative X direction. It is going in the positive Y direction. So I put a negative 1.732, some component, some sine, cosine, whatever, I, plus 1.732, something sine, cosine, J. So sine 60, because I have this as my 60 degree, right? Oh, what happened? Yeah, because this is 60. So this velocity will have a cosine component. So it will be in this direction, and it will have a sine component in this direction. So sine component will be I, and cosine component will be J. No? Yes? Any response? Okay. Last but not least, why don't you tell me acceleration of C with respect to dx by z? It will be unknown. It will be unknown. One of the students said it will be unknown. Such a good answer. Thank you. Yeah, you cannot see me because camera is faulty. So, okay, what is the acceleration of C with respect to A? Is it in this direction? Or is it in this direction? Tell me. You have to make a guess. So right now, the intuition I'm making is that it is going downward. Okay, this is my intuition. You can disagree with me if you want, but all of us have to make a guess in exam. So my guess is plus C with respect to A, small x by z. It is going downward. Do it. If it is going downward direction, what will be cosine and sine components? It will be positive. Or it will be sine 60 I minus cosine 60 j. Positive. It will be positive sine 60 I minus cosine 60 j, and I will put a bracket, and I will put a bracket, and I will, for my own sanity, will put a remark that I have assumed it in this direction, because in an exam setting you will yourself forget. This is the assumption that I have made today. Okay, how should we proceed now? Anyone? Done? Acceleration equation written. Now what should we do?
So many things we do.
Sorry?
There's so many things we need to do.
Yeah, because
we know the first one, and we need to combine them. The third equation AC equals alpha CD times 0.
That is a fantastic comment from one of the students. He said, because right now I have ACA XYZ. Again, this is an unknown. And this A is also unknown. And this is also unknown. I cannot proceed. So his comment is, why don't you combine this equation, the equation 3. So equation 3 is from your notes, is this one. This is equation 3 from your notes. Okay, and I will call this as my equation 4 that I have made today for you. So acceleration of C I wrote last time by using this point. Now I'm writing the same acceleration C by using this point A. So all you have to do is now scroll down the page and it's going to be a game over. So combine everything. And the only mistake I did is this should be a C, which I forgot. So now wrote this equation 3 on the left hand side. So I will get nice and beautiful alpha CD 0.5 J plus 24.01 I equal to 0 plus 2K cross product minus 0.75 cosine 60 J plus 0.75 sine 60 I and plus 4K multiplied by 4K multiplied by minus 0.75 cosine 60 J plus 0.75 sine 60 I. And I will close this bracket. Then you will have with a different color plus 2 multiplied by 4K cross product minus 1.732 sine 60 I plus 1.732 cosine 60 J. Oh, come on, this is not ending. Plus A C with respect to A. I don't have space now. This is not ending. So I will plus AC with respect to A X Y Z sine 60 I minus cosine 60 J. So now you have all the terms. This is your left chunk and this is your right chunk. So let's call this as big equation as my equation 5. Okay. How many unknowns you have? How many unknowns you have? What are those unknowns? Alpha CD and ACA, XYZ. Two equations, two unknowns. Take out the I components, select them, take the J components, select them, compare them, two equations, two unknowns. Huh?
What is the final answer?
Okay, you tell me the final answer, then I will say yes or a no.
46.86.
And what about alpha?
Get the computer.
Okay, good. You did it. That was good. Okay, let me help you with this one. So this is your J. So you have to multiply K with J. So K cross J is, what is K cross J, by the way, anyone? K cross J is negative I. Negative I. So instead of K cross J, this whole chunk put a negative I and then multiply 2 with a 0.75 with a cosine 60. So you have this chunk done. Then K cross I is a
Because it's positive J.
positive J. So K cross I is a positive J. Then you multiply 2 with this, another chunk. Then don't lose these brackets. Hang on. This bracket, first you tackle k cross this, then you multiply that with that k cross. So our online students have to make sure about one mistake, which is a very classical mistake. First, you have to tackle this k with this j, this k with this I, then you have to open the bracket and whatever result is, you have to multiply with the k. So k cross j is a negative I, multiply 2 with the 0.7 with the cosine 60, then multiply k with the I, k cross I is a j, and then in this way, two equations, two unknowns, I equation and j equation. Yes.
For example, k times negative j.
Oh, k cross j is a negative I, so k cross negative j will be a positive. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So there are students for whom I want to write this I, j, k, and in my maths classes, this is what they told me, that I cross j is a k, k cross I is a j, and if you go in the negative direction, you may want to, our students who are sitting right at the end, you may want to come a little forward in the class if you want, because I don't think it's visible to you. But again, it's your choice. So there is a student of our class who actually did it, but I will do it again. So it is two equations, two unknowns. So alpha CD multiplied by 0.5 J plus 24.07, sorry, 01 I equal to 0.75. K cross J is a negative I, right? 0.75 I. Then K cross I is a J, 1.3 J. Nahin? Yes? Ha, J. Then plus 6 J, then minus 10.392 I, then I have a minus 11.778 J, then I have a minus 6.8 I, then I have positive AC with respect to A, X, Y, Z, 0.866 I, then I have a negative AC with respect to A, X, Y, Z, 0.5 J. And then I will use some nice colors for my own sanity. This is my J, this is my J. Hang on, let me use different colors. Let me use a purple color here. This is my J, 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 J. The rest are I's. Okay, so now I will just take these chunks. So I have my J is written as let's say alpha CD 0.5 equal to 1.3 J plus 6 J minus 11.778 J minus AC with respect to A small XYZ 0.5 J. And last but not least, let me use a nice red color, 24. Why don't you compare with this equation? One of the students who got the answer right, can you please compare it? Because I'm also not 100% on this because this is so lengthy. Mistake can happen. That's fine. Minus 10.392 I minus 6.8 I. Then we have plus AC with respect to AXYZ 0.99 0.866 I. What happened? No, the J was with the J. No? Our equations are same, right? Yes, no. The two equations to one. So are you getting a feel of the problem? Because just I wrote that ginormous chunk. I knew from my maths classes I cross J is a K. That whole circle, right? I cross J is a K, and you get my point, right? Okay. So all I am doing is using a calculator. First, in my own exams, this is what I used to do. I just used to multiply I, J's and K's. Then used to do the calculator with those chunks, this big thing, 2 multiplied by 0.75 multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 0.75 multiplied by cosine. I can spend the rest of my life doing it. Initially, just get hold of, so 2k multiplied by minus 0.75 cosine 60j. So k cross j is a negative I. Get hold of that, write it on a piece of paper, and then you can spend time on a calculator. So, okay, give me the answers. Oh, come on. This is the fun part now. Anyone? Alpha CD is?
For finding the alpha CD, we need to find the A, C with respect to A, B.
That's fine. Two equations, two unknowns. Just give me AC with respect to AXYZ from second equation, and then give me alpha CD, whatever. I just need answers from all of you. AC with respect to AXYZ. $46.7. No, double check. Is it 46.7? Huh.
AC is 46.7.
AC is 46.7 meter per second square. And what is the value of alpha? You can tell us, by the way. What did you find alpha? Minus. No, 0 point doesn't seem correct.
I got minus 56.
Somewhere in that figure, minus 56. Why don't any other student double check for us? For me, minus 50.
From your answer, we have minus 54.5.
Where?
Alpha.
Alpha is
Minus 54.5.
whatever, 54.5 or 56. I don't know. Minus 54.5 radian per second. Okay. I don't know, everyone, you have to double check. Even my answer is a little off, so I don't know. You just tell me yourself. Okay. And okay.
So, John, our assumption is true, right?
Our assumption is wrong. Oh, wow. For alpha, our assumption is wrong, right? So what was the assumption for alpha? Our alpha assumption was?
Will be in invert direction.
No. Yeah, ACA XYZ. This assumption is correct. I said that it is outward and it is outward. So this assumption is correct. But what about alpha? Did I assume it as anti-clockwise or clockwise? Okay. I don't know. I have to see it. So our alpha assumption was
Minus K is towards the inverted.
alpha. Yeah, this one. My assumption of alpha was clockwise. Wow. Really? My alpha assumption was clockwise. and it is coming out to be negative. This means my assumption was wrong.
The assumption will be
Anti-clockwise. My assumption of alpha was wrong, right? Okay. Okay. So it is 54.5 radian per second square anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And here you will write our assumption is correct. It is accelerating outward. So I'm not sure whether it's clear to you because you skipped the last class. It's so confusing. Does it make sense? Sure. Really? This is coming. This topic is for your midterm one. So trust me, you have to work hard. Yeah.
so the C goes towards clockwise direction, but it makes
Okay.
slowly.
Alpha CD. Okay, let's talk about it. So our alpha CD, now I can zoom in because I have space. This says that as the yellow rod goes anti-clockwise and as it accelerates 2 radians per second square anti-clockwise, the pink rod does go clockwise. I think I don't know clockwise or did we say clockwise?
Omega will be clockwise.
I don't remember. You can see the answers. But for alpha, the pink rod is the pink rod accelerating with an accelerating like radian per second square, or the pink rod is actually having a decrease in radian per second? The answer is that its alpha is anti-clockwise. So the pink rod, where is it? Where is the pink rod? This pink rod has an alpha that is anti-clockwise. So it is slowing down as it is going even clockwise. I think one of the students said it is going clockwise. I don't know. You have to see the answer.
You can see from the VC.
Okay, let us see omega CD so we are sure. Omega CD I found as clockwise. Okay, thank you. Good. So as it is accelerating like this, I'm sorry, as it is going like this, omega CD, it has an alpha of this. So this omega is slowing down. Okay.
And also towards the AB, it's also going to slow it down, right? Because it goes towards the A, but the acceleration in opposite direction.
Okay, is the color going up? I don't know. You have to see our last notes.
VCA.
Okay, let's see. Oh yes, very good. So the collar is going towards A from our last class, but it is deaccelerating. So this means, got it? AC with respect to A is outward. So I will put here purple alpha, and I will have a blue omega CD alpha CD or DC, whatever. Is it clear to all our students? No. Should I repeat this? Should I continue? You have to be. You have to tell me whether it's clear or not. Baran, Dogukan, Uze, do you want me to repeat this? Yes, no. Is there anyone who wants me to repeat any portion of this? Are you sure? Are you positive? Okay, everyone. Well, I'm happy if it's clear because this is not an easy problem, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. So, okay. 12:17. The class is already over. How much time we have? This is not good. Okay, so this is our next problem then. I have again, this is going to be your take-home problem. Next time when we come, I will help you with this. I have this piston kind of object, nice and beautiful. Let me use okay. So this is my, oh, where is this? This is my pivot hinge, let's say. The VA is in this direction, 3 meters per second. And the question says that this piston is accelerating 1.5 meter per second square in this direction. This question says that this is actually a slot. Oh, now I understand the problem. Okay, everyone, this is wrong. Sorry, this is not grounded. Now I understand where is the problem. Okay, this is not going to be an easy problem. That's the good news. So, okay, I think you will understand. No worries. So this is not grounded, it's a slot. And the problem says that this dimension is 1.5 and it goes till here 0.5 meter. You need a lot of practice for these problems, please. 0.5 meter. And we have my XY axis. So if a student wants to make his or her XY axis here, he or she is allowed. If there is a student who doesn't want the X and Y axis here and wants to place them here, well, I don't have any issues. If a student wants to put them here, I don't have any issues. Okay, you can ask me a question. What happened? Please feel free to ask me. You have a question from that side. What is the question? Can I help you? No? Sure? Okay. Okay. This is A. This is C. Okay, where is the B, by the way? That's just bizarre. No B? Oh yeah, that's the B. Somewhere here hanging. So this is not connected with anything. We actually need 2-hour classes for explaining this problem. Okay, now I need to explain to you what is the problem. So let me see the slot. Oh yeah, so now I understand the problem. So we have a slot. So if I have a slot, why did I remove the ground? Sorry for that. Let me use a different color. Then I will explain to you. Look, this is a slot. Don't forget that. Slot, S-L-O-T. So what is the meaning of slot? So do you get my point? This thing goes like T, this thing. Why don't you keep passing this to our class so at least everyone can see what a slot is? So of course, this is a slot. So the distance between this point and between this fellow can change. slot. Please do not forget in this problem. Forget in this particular problem today. Clear? No, are you seeing the slot? Only the slot. Slot. Yeah, so you see, when this is going back and forth, the distance between this point and this can change because there is a slot. So let me draw the slot for our in-class students. So slot starts from here, let's say, and let's say the slot ends here, let's say. So this red point or this rod can distance between this and this can change because there is a beautiful slot between which it can move. Starts from here, the slot ends here. Okay, where is that page? Quickly, if you understand, if you already have a physical sense of it, just keep on sharing with our students. Okay. The question says, you have to give me omega AC is equal to question mark. Where is C? This is the point C, which is actually equal to omega AB, which is equal to omega CB, of course. Then the question says that you have to give me alpha AC, which is equal to alpha AB, which is equal to alpha BC or CB, whatever. Okay. In 6 minutes, there is no way we are doing this problem. You have to tell me the strategy, and before coming to next class, you are coming up with the solution. Of course, it's available in the solution manuals. That's not the point. You have to do it yourself. So tell me, what is the strategy? What is the strategy?
Firstly, we can use V8 because it's known.
Okay.
And it's equals to the equation we know.
Okay.
We can find the unknowns from there.
Okay.
And after that, we can find.
Good. So I will tell you what he just said. The strategy goes like this. First, you will write VA equal to VC plus omega AC cross position vector A with respect to C. Oh, sorry, no XYZ. I apologize. Plus V A with respect to C small XYZ. This is an important question for all of you. Focus here. Is the velocity of A with respect to C small XYZ? Is it 0 or not?
No, it's not 0.
How many say non-zero? Velocity of A with respect to C small XYZ is non-zero? Raise your hand if you be confident if you are saying non-zero. No, there is a slot. So if there is a slot, the velocity of A with respect to C small XYZ is going to be non-zero. Thank you. Because you have to understand, this is not, hang on. This is, you see this purple line that I have created, this is a slot. So it can go, the distance can change between the point C and A. No, I think it's not clear to our few students, so I will explain. Look, this piston arrives here. This piston arrives here. Everyone, where is the point C? Here. What will be the rod? Follow me. The rod will be like this. The total length of the rod is the same. But what happened to the distance between the 2 points? Changed or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Changed? Look at here, the distance. It has changed. So, okay, I think he already said it's non-zero. Is this clear to you? Good, good. So it's a slot is very important. Okay, good. Okay, so I will tell you before we finish the class that velocity of A with respect to, sorry, C with this, what happened? Sorry, A with respect to C small x, y, z is non-zero. Don't just put a zero. Okay, so, okay, now you help me. How many equations and how many unknowns from your velocity equation? How many equations? There is just one equation, but I will have, what is the velocity of A? This is a trick question, by the way. What is the velocity of A? 3. Good, good. Okay. Direction? Are you getting my point?
Yes.
What is the J? 0. You get my point. So now you can just, if you just follow the pattern. So this you have to understand. What is the velocity of piston? That is your VA. What is the velocity of A with respect to C small x, y, z? That is the unknown. Okay. What is the omega? Unknown. Are you getting my point? Your omega is also unknown. So now from this one equation, you can extract two equations. You compare the I with the I, the J with the J. That equation will reveal how many unknowns? 2. One is the omega and one is the velocity of A with respect to C small x, y, z. Got it? Yeah.
Also, could you give the theta for us?
This is such a good question because I'm so sorry I forgot the theta. Excellent question from one of the students. If I don't give you theta, you will not be able to solve it. What is the theta for this problem? Thank you. I really appreciate this. 30 degrees. Now, before I say goodbye to you, let me add one more thing. In an exam, if I say find the alpha, okay, the same problem, I don't ask you omega, find alpha. Just remember that you cannot find alpha if you don't find velocity of A with respect to C small x, y, z, if you don't find the omega, because in that big acceleration equation, you have omega, you also have, I think, velocity of A with respect to C small x, y, z. So in an exam setting, even if I don't ask you omega, you have to find omega. So if for the acceleration, the drill remains the same. You write this big equation. Is the velocity of A with respect to C small x, y, z, has it been found by you? Oh yeah, you did find in the first part. Omega, did you? Oh yes, you did find. What about acceleration of A with respect to C small x, y, z? Is it 0 or non-zero? Non-zero, because of course the distance between them is changing. So I in general, I will have a non-zero component. What about alpha? Unknown. Big one equation, compare the I with the I, the J with the J, 2 equations, 2 unknowns. Crack for alpha and AA. So next class, 2-hour session, I will do this in front of you, but I really appreciate if you can give it your best shot and solve it. Where are the notes? One second. Just hang on. Just one quick question. Even if you are trying to use this solution manual, let's say, to crack this problem, you will not be able to follow it. You know why? Look at the XY coordinate system quickly. Its X is directed towards right and Y is towards upward. What is the XY here? It is tilted. So the author has taken his or her his X along the rod and Y perpendicular to it. So even if you want to follow this, you will not be able to do it. I am giving you this coordinate system for your take-home task. You have to solve this using this coordinate system. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Are you following me? This part is clear, right? Because coordinate system is different.
For the small xy, coordinate system.
Small xyz.
We're choosing with same directions with
Huh.
bigger xy because we are
Huh.
trying to do the cross products much easier for us, right?
Okay,
If you choose this road,
I will explain this. The answer to this question is we are doing this because if the person is walking in the, or this distance is decreasing, it's decreasing in the same direction for me. So I have to write a position vector, and then I also have to talk about how this position is varying. So that's why their direction is the same.
their directions.
But I would also encourage you to open the Hibbler book. 16 point, I think I wrote the name of the chapter as well. The name is Relative Motion Analysis Using Rotating Axis. Just read its theory. These little sentences are written there. Why small xyz, why it's in the same direction. So just read those 2-3 pages. I
Okay.
put it in a reading assignment, reading week 3 or 4 on O2 class.
Okay.
It's written there, pages
Okay,
out.
hocam. Thank you so much, hocam. Have a nice day.
You sent me an email, I have to respond to it. So when are you free? Tomorrow is a busy day. What about we meeting in the second half of tomorrow?
Take care, hocam. Thank you.
Take care. Second half means what about 4 p.m. or 5 p.m.?
Not sure.
Okay,
You are
look-
not available at
Huh?
10:40?
No, tomorrow I'm definitely busy. I have to meet someone. I'm sure of that. What about tomorrow 4 p.m., 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, so send me an email. Give me time slots from 3 p.m. up to 6 p.m. which-
Tomorrow, 5.
Huh? 3 to 6. Give me time slots between 3 to 6. I will
can-
pick. And we are meeting in the second half of tomorrow. That is between somewhere between 3 to 6. Okay. Okay. Yes.
I got two things to say. First of all, did you say something about the exam when I was at 6?
Yes. What did I say? I said that I will announce the date of the exam in 1 or 2 days. Announce. This is what I said. And the second thing I said during the class, but you were sitting here when I said, this is definitely coming in exam. So please, everyone, please concentrate. This is what I told everyone.
Okay.
Are you getting comfortable or not?
No, I'm not right now. Maybe later I might be.
Okay, no, right now you can tell me whether you're comfortable or not by just telling me about one answer.
Hocam, the